Hey yo, what's good? Kicking this thing off. I know this video is a bit late, but we're going to hop straight into it. We have KW Studio. Now I'm starting off with this studio in particular because one, they kind of doing stuff that nobody else is really touching at this point in time, at least, or anything that's available elsewhere at this point in time. And that first thing you see right here, the Gotenks kit. And also I'm starting off with it because it seems to be the least popular out of all the third parties that do head sculpt kits. It seems to be the least popular. So and then also, like, Gotenks isn't like a figure that's been re-released ever, I don't think. I think it had its initial release, and then it never had another release. So this is the Gotenks kit. Comes with, you also get a base here as well. I'll have the, of course, screen recording in the corner throughout the duration to represent all, you know, because most of this stuff you can actually get from one website, 5K Toys, right? It's either up for pre-order or up to just straight up order. Now, most of these in this video are going to be up for pre-order, but, you know, we'll play by ear as we go along. And here is a kit for Super Saiyan 3, you know, GT Kid Goku. And the only thing wrong with this kit, funny enough, is that the tail is not blonde as well. But everything else looks solid. Now, am I saying it looks the best? No, because I remember when I initially talked about this in a video, people were like, oh, these kits are ugly. And KW also is doing a kit with the Super Saiyan here and the Super Saiyan 2 here for Kid Goku. Now, the blonde tail does come with this. So I'm basically, if you want that blonde tail for your Super Saiyan 3, you're going to have to get both kits. And, you know, that's par for the course for third party as usual. You know, buy this to get this, or just not even third party, just companies in general. Well, if you want this for this particular thing, you got to get this, and it might be something that you might not necessarily want, but it's there if you need it. That being said, let's move on to the next company. Up next, we got OC Toys, or as I like to say, Toys. So, here, as you can see, you're getting a Vegito head sculpt kit. Base Vegito, of course. And the extra bonus is he has the Finger Blast. And unlike most other kits besides maybe Tauntaun Art Toys, which we'll get to eventually, it actually is coming with a decent amount of faces. Usually you get like 3 faces in most of these kits, but this one kit you're getting 6 different faces, and you're getting the arm where he's pulling on the glove on his hand. But that being said, this kit is compatible with, you know, your typical 3.0 stuff. There is no official 3.0 Vegito, and by the time we get to official Vegito upgrade, it might be a 4.0 to be honest, because that'll probably be in the boot era of stuff. And like I said, you know, probably a 4.0 by then. Here we have the Super Saiyan once again. Most of these faces are the same. Now you'll see that the face that's circled is going to be the one that's different, and the bonuses are different. So you got a Windswept Bang, and then of course you have Olden Super Boost Head Tentacle. So there's that, and once again, all this stuff so far is going to be on 5ktoys.com. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, once again Finger Blast, and you get crossed arms. So you're getting a decent amount for this. Now, this won't be the only Vegito kit that we see on this list. In fact, I have a video planned, you know, in regards to this, but let's move forward for the time being. Okay, so real quick, I usually don't do this, but I think this is very important. So if you got this, if you pre-order everything from 5K Toys, so this OC Toys kit right here, everything together, you get the combo price or what have you. The bonus would be that mouth open kind of smirking face, and, you know, the thumbs up face. So it's there if you need it / want it. TK Star Stars! We got the TK custom kits. Now these are just crossed arms for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta respectively. You can get this kit right now as we speak, and most of this, like, you can not just a pre-order, like it's straight up for purchase if you want this kit. So there, if you need it. Now this right here is actually sold out for the time being, but this is basically the MUI torso for Goku, and this torso, just so you know, can either go with the 2.0 legs or the 3.0 legs. Now the 3.0 legs I've seen it go with is specifically the Demoniacal Fit Martialist Forever Goku, so keep that in mind. I'm not sure if they'll fit onto the Beast Deity's legs, but the Martialist Forever Goku is also easier to get at this point in time. But let's move forward. Here we have the Super Saiyan God kit, and I'm gonna just swipe left real quick. So this is what the hair sculpt actually looks like, and it looks really good. Now some people may have their hang-ups, because I remember when I did a community post about this going up for pre-order, someone was like, you know, like $30-something for a kit, and this could go for most of the head sculpt kits on this list. The thing why this is a whole separate video is, one, it's just a whole lot more head sculpt kits than it is like a whole bunch of third parties doing full figures, but also I understand not everybody want to spend that type of money on some head sculpts in a kit, you know. This right here, like, you'll see the price on the side of the screen, because I'll always, you know, throughout the video, like I said, I'll have the screen recording of how much everything cost in the site, which from all these so far, except for the torso, which the torso was up on 5K Toys, it just sold out real quick. So chances are, you know, you can check AliExpress. Maybe I'll have a screen recording for that, or maybe I'll just put up a screenshot. Who knows? I'll know by the time how I feel by the time I'm editing the video. But you get the different hand gestures. You get that one ridiculous mouth open face, and that face is accurate, but it's a very quick in-between scene from when Broly is swinging Goku around by his ankle in a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It's a very, like, you really have to freeze frame the anime to get that. But that being said, this is all that oh wait, it's not all. TK also has a Vegito head sculpt kit. Now, to be fair, TK was the first person, you know, out of this whole Vegito thing that was doing Vegito kits. Well, that's a lie. It was technically Demoniacal Fit, but and within this time range, it was TK first, you know. They also have a Super Saiyan head sculpt, but that is sold out on 5K Toys. You can probably, and this video is about what you can readily get. So you can either pre-order it now, or you can just order it and it'll be shipped to you. Not stuff that's sold out, because I did the same thing for the last video. I'll probably do a third-party newbies guide in regards to that. Like stuff, hey, here's all the stuff that you missed if you want to spend, if you're a big baller and you want to spend all that extra money. With that being said, let's move forward. So, moving right along, we got Tonsinart Toys. Y'all already know how I feel about Tonsinart Toys. I am a little biased, I can't hold you. But what we talking about right here is his head sculpts for Vegeta in particular. Now, he has a plethora of Vegeta head sculpts, as you will see in this segment. First up, everybody's, it seems like most people's, let me not say everybody, most people's favorite version of Vegeta, Majin Vegeta. Here is the matted version and the pearlescent version. Now, the pearlescent version has a more saturated yellow look to it, and, you know, some shading, and of course it'll have a more shine to it. But also, Tonsinart Toys is one of the few head sculpt kit people that will give you so many different, you know, faces with their head sculpt. Now, at this point in time, this particular version of the head sculpts, the Majin Vegeta versions, they are sold out on Omnime Store. If you do want these head sculpts, you're going to have to go on AliExpress. And just to give y'all a point of reference of somebody that ordered from AliExpress, my good man Flox, he ordered his father-son Gohan kit, not kit, 2-pack, figure 2-pack from AliExpress, and he even says in his review video, which you can go check it out. You know, just I think I shot him out, just, you know, getting his legs into the reviewing game and whatnot. But he's ordered from AliExpress, so you can ask what AliExpress shop he ordered from, and, you know, from there you can just figure out which AliExpress stores are most trustworthy. Like I say, always read reviews, because if somebody didn't get their money or what have you, or not get their money, didn't get their product, and they feel like they wasted their money or they was cheated, oh, best believe people gonna leave a bad review, 100%. But that being said, let's move on to the next head sculpts. And this is the regular Super Saiyan Vegeta head sculpt. And once again, this is it. Now the rest of everything right here that I'm gonna scroll through can all be found on OmniMadeStore.com, and it's not a pre-order. This is stuff that you can readily get. It's already in stock. They just gotta ship it to you. Not a pre-order. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. That blue looks crispy. And by the way, I have reviews for all these head sculpts besides the Majin Vegeta head sculpt. I was thinking of redoing them, but I don't think it's necessary at this point in time. It'll just be more like I just prefer to format it differently at this point in time. Either way, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and Base Vegeta, of course. And something that's not Vegeta at all, you have the Buu Tanks kit, which if you have the Super Buu figure, you would use that figure as a base, and then you have the kit that has the different hands and facial expressions, and of course the jacket. Now with all this being said, we're done with Tauntaun Art Toys. Like I said, everything in this segment with Tauntaun Art Toys is already out. There's no pre-order. Now he does have pet sculpts coming up, but there's no official word, and this is stuff, like I said, this video is for stuff that I want, that you're either able to pre-order now or to just order it and it'll come to you. Not stuff that's been shown off. Those are what my third-party roundup videos are for, which I have plenty of those. That being said, let's move forward. Hey, so I made a whoopsie. So I recorded like 2 other parts after the Tauntaun part, and I forgot about the Tauntaun kit where he has the Vegeta either shooting a ki blast or deflecting one with the different hand kicks. Now this is version C for Base Vegeta. Then you have version B, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and you have version A, the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Now all of these, once again, are still available. I'll have the screenshot or the screen recording somewhere on the screen so y'all can see. But yeah, that's what I want to discuss real quick. Now we have DL Customs. Now DL Customs was a head sculptor that has made splashes in, you know, the action figure Dragon Ball community. I said that completely backwards, but whatever. In the past, and one was with these Goku Black head sculpts, of course, and this is supposed to be like the art style is supposed to more closely represent the manga, the Dragon Ball Super manga by Toyo Taro. And here's one of the pictures. You got 2 versions. You got either the matted yellow, and it came with this kit right here, and once again another third party that's giving you a decent amount in the kit. Now, is it still the most price effective? No, all these kits will be fairly expensive, you know, especially compared to a general release, where sometimes a general release is like $35 and some of these kits could be $40, you know. Now for this particular kit, once again, I don't have the price scrolling in the corner. This one is the, yeah, like I already said, that matted yellow version. Then you, of course, you have the pearlescent version, and of course you get everything that you're seeing in the picture. And you also had the rosé version. Now the only reason I didn't include the rosé version in this in terms of the other pictures is because the rosé version is sold out on OmniMadeStore.com. Once again, you can most likely find this thing on AliExpress if you look hard enough, but some of these things can be hard to find. I would say if you're going to get the kit, the acceptable price for it should be probably, I wouldn't want y'all to pay more than $40 for it, and that's already kind of pushing it. Like, once again, I said some of these general releases are cheaper than the kit itself, but you know, sometimes we want to bling out our figures, and for the people that feel like it's worth it for them, they're gonna spend it. So what can I say? That being said, moving forward, redo. Now we have RE Custom, and RE Custom I included right behind DL Custom on this particular list on purpose because I don't know. From what I understand, DL Custom, RE Custom, Lefma and RE might be legit the same thing, but they're all more or less the same company, or at least work very closely with each other. But that being said, you have this kit, head sculpt kit right here, the historic final battle, or the historic battle, not the final battle, but the historic battle between, you know, Saiyan Saga Goku, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and the head sculpts. I have these and they're immaculate, like basically perfect, you know. Only thing I would say is that, you know, the hair definitely, you know, putting it on, it could hurt your fingers, you know, as it is with Dragon Ball Z characters' hair being super spiky. Now, here's the legendary breakthrough. Now, the legendary breakthrough right here is still up for pre-order, and also what I'll have on the screen is some pictures of what the head sculpt actually looks like on the figure. And moving forward in this video, I'll actually show that, because, you know, something like a picture like this, you may not be able to get a good gauge of how the head sculpt actually looks on the figure, but this is another fantastic head sculpt. At this point in time, there's so many great head sculpts, especially for something like Super Saiyan Goku. It's just a matter of what era of Super Saiyan Goku and what art style that you prefer, basically. That being said, let's move forward. So piggybacking off of what I was just talking about with RE Custom, here we have yet another Super Saiyan Goku head sculpt and yet another option that looks very good. Like at this point, like I said, it's all about what art style you prefer. Do you like the RE Custom better? Then get that. If you like the DCG, get that, you know? Now, DCG will have a couple of different variants. This is the, you know, pearlescent, or maybe it'll be clear colored variant, or I should say rather translucent. I'm gonna say maybe it's probably gonna be translucent. I don't know. I'm not too sure from the picture. And of course, you have the standard version, which the standard version comes with the bloody face. Now, the only thing is, most of our figures aren't bloody unless you're doing custom paint work. But, you know, I'm sure some people could finesse it, make it work. Do that extra little painting on the body mold. But something like this, you know, has the fresh face. And of course, you get the base hair, which is probably going to end up being a lot of people's definitive base Goku head sculpt. And you have the bloody face, you know, with an eye half closed and whatnot. Once again, all these things look phenomenal. And also, during the recording in this whole section, I'm gonna have pictures pop up on the screen so you guys can see at least what the prototype heads, you know, the heads that are, you know, printed out but don't have any color look like on the figure. And I think a lot of you will be very satisfied. That being said, let's move forward. Up next, HM Studio, and you already see we got Gohan Beast. Now, these happen to be my favorite Gohan Beast head sculpts. And like as I scroll through this stuff, you have two versions. You have the translucent version, and then you have the standard color version. And I'll just have some pictures pop up on the screen of what these look like on the actual figure, and they look great, phenomenal. Only thing we can hope that the printing quality is nice and sharp and whatnot. And other than that, the sculpt is already there. It just has to be, like I said, print quality on point and things of that nature. But once again, all up pre-order on 5K Toys. Not even probably, all the stuff will be scrolling on the side so you can see for yourself. Now, funny enough that we talk about these Vegito head sculpts because recently we've actually seen some printed out versions of these so you can see what they look like in hand, and it's looking great. Once again, another Vegito kit. I'll have a discussion video on that later on, and also a discussion video on why third party seems to be so redundant when it comes to certain, you know, releases. And it's it'll be 2 or 3 different third parties. Like for example, you already seen with Vegito, there's 3 different third parties all doing Vegito head sculpts. Why? Do we need that? No, we don't actually, but it's nice to have for variety. But I'll go deeper into that in its own video on why third parties just, you know, all doing the same thing or will be seemingly doing the same thing. You get what I'm trying to say? Base hair and Super Saiyan hair. Now the only thing about this is that it seemed like OC Toys got HM Studio beat in regards to just the sheer quantity that you're getting. Now, it's ultimately up to you to decide what do you really want. I think most people will probably go for the bang for the buck, but also, or bang for the buck, because I barely pronounced that shit. It sounded like bang. I said bang for the buck. Whoa. But that being said, some people may choose this just off the art style. They might like the art style better. Let's move forward. Air bends into action. Now, at long last, we have Air Studio. Now, Air Studio probably has the most on this list that's just up for pre-order. It's going to be nice to finally get some of the stuff that they are producing in hand. But first thing first, we have the half-torn shirt for Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, this set is, you know, in reference to the manga during the Moro saga. And you see it comes with the Galactic Patrol decal, and as well as the decal to put on his chest to show where Moro, spoilers, put his hand through Goku's chest. You also get the relaxed hands because that's what Ultra Instinct is all about, being relaxed and in the moment. And of course you have the darker orange, which just says matches Black Hole or the original release for SH Figuarts Ultra Instinct. And then you have the lighter orange, which is gonna more closely resemble the Toyotaro version, which is just come out. Now, the only thing about the Toyotaro version, of course, is it's gonna be more expensive. So unless you already got it, I don't know. I wouldn't say get the light orange version. But if you got money like that, you're gonna spend it how you want anyway, right? So do what you want. Just giving you my professional but unlicensed advice. Now, once again, we have Air Studios kit with the half-torn shirt. The bottom orange part of the shirt torn. And, you know, a bunch of shit. I don't feel like going through all of it. I said a bunch of shit and I went through half of it already. But yeah, it's the Air Studios custom kit for Namek Saga Goku. Here's one with the full blue shirt, not half-torn. And here we have a Trunks head sculpt where the one that's being swept. The long hair, that's the one that's being swept. The hair is windswept with the long hair. You have the more pale purple, you have the more saturated purple, and it's looking good. Now here's my personal favorite, Red God Breath. Man, this is personally my favorite head sculpt that Air is doing so far. You have the transparent red version for Super Saiyan God, and once again, we already have went through a third party that did Super Saiyan God. Look forward to that video where I discuss why third parties all end up doing the same thing. Some of y'all might have already guessed or know, but you know, for the people that like my discussion videos, or if you're new here, stay tuned for that. But you have the rose red, and then you have the solid red. Now I'll also, for this, I'll have some pictures up on the screen to just show you what it looks like. Some of these, oh yeah, by the way, some of these pictures might have watermarks because, you know, people will discover these pictures online and then watermark it and be like, hey, I discovered it first, and, you know, why they do it, I don't know. I guess it's as good as mine, but I still, you know, give them the credit that they want. That being said, let's move forward. HM Studios on the air. Now, I strategically put Air and HM next to each other specifically because I knew after I got through talking about them separately, they have a bunch of collab head sculpts. So here's the first one, the Cell Saga manga drawing style of the Super Saiyan Goku. Looks good. It looks exactly like the panel that they're referencing. What can I say? It's up for pre-order. Besides that, that's the only other thing I can say. This is up for pre-order if you want it. Here's the Air XHM Gohan Super Saiyan head sculpts, and we're gonna see it right here. So one part comes with just the faceplates, the other part comes with the full hair sculpt. So you basically, they saying buy both of these things, because it would be pointless to just get the faceplates unless, and I'm not sure if this is true, the faceplates will fit on to your the Super Saiyan Gohan hair that you already have, that came out with the Gohan figure that came out, what, a couple months ago now. Here we have the base Gohan faceplates once again, one bloody base Gohan hair. Now this is something that we don't have. We don't have a base Gohan hair, so if you want this, hey, go ahead and pick it up. Once again, the screen recordings will be on the side of the screen so y'all can see what's up. And once again, Air X HM collab. You have the Teen Gohan, or I should say Child Gohan, because he was only 11 or what, 10 or 11 during the Cell games. You have the what if Gohan Beast type of deal. What if he went beast mode against Perfect Cell? That's like a Sparking Zero what if. But you have the transparent hair version right here, and of course you have the regular Super Saiyan version right here. Are the faceplates different? You have that one faceplate with the bloody forehead. That's different. Eyes closed yelling, eyes open yelling, cocky face looking off. Okay, this one doesn't come with the looking off to the side face. So they trying to give you some type of incentive to actually get all the different faceplates, but ultimately you decide what you want to spend your money on. That being said, I think this actually might be the end of the video unless we're going into overtime. But this is, as always, this has been Bombastic Plastic. I always appreciate the support, and stay fantastic. Feast off. Well, I guess there is some overtime today. We have Red Bolt Studio, which is basically Beast Deity. Now, why Beast Deity has that listed under a different studio name, I guess it's as good as mine, I'm assuming. So not everything could be under some type of copyright. I don't know. Don't ask me. But I'm pretty sure it's either Beast Deity or some type of subsection of Beast Deity. But what you see on the screen is a bunch of head sculpts for the Broly figure that Beast Deity has releasing. What come either late this year, fourth quarter, so that's like the last 3 months of this year, or the first 3 months of next year, which is the first quarter of 2025. And you have the Omni God Broly, you have the translucent hair, which is meant to represent Ultra Instinct, last I checked. You have the Legendary Super Saiyan hair with the green tint, and then Legendary Super Saiyan hair with the yellow tint. This all comes in one thing, by the way. You don't have to choose. You would get all of this as soon as you ordered this. That being said, this has been Bombastic Plastic. Wait, I don't know. Let me not even close it out just yet, but could be more overtime. But just in case, this has been Bombastic Plastic. Stay fantastic. So somehow, like a meathead, I almost forgot to even include this in the video. This should have been in a portion of course, the Air X HM Studio collab with the head sculpts, right? But either way, I'm thinking that it would have been in the screen recording, you know, that show you the price and everything. But either way, yeah, another Gohan head sculpt, windswept hair. It looks really good. And what can I say besides that? Looks fire. If you want to pick it up, go ahead. If you don't, then so it has been spoken. So real quick, the last of it all. Unless I decide to add something else, but I think this is it. We have the Fang Studio X Lefma head sculpts. Now these head sculpts, the only one available left on 5K at least, is the Pink Super Saiyan Rose head sculpts. Now if you want the rest, I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere on AliExpress. So AliExpress is always going to be your best friend in terms of getting third party at this point in time. Maybe they'll change, but you know, that's touch and go. That being said, this is gonna run you $17.99. Bit steep since you're only getting the hair sculpt and the two faceplates. Now, if you want to know how this head sculpt fits onto a 3.0 mold, it doesn't fit on quite perfectly. And you can check out my Super Saiyan Blue 3 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue 3 Vegeta review, and in the kit bashing section you'll see me fit at least actually all 3 of these head sculpts onto the torn shirt Goku mode. Now, is it a perfect fit? No, but I figured I'd just let you know that. And with that being said, I'm about to end this video. This video is like way too long. Peace.